Hey, checking in to see how is your new year kicking off. Do you do resolutions? Do you have goals? How do you go into a new year, a new decade? What works for you guys? Want to hear about that? I want to talk about how often resolutions are really short-lived and why. So often we will be like, okay, it's like a new year or a new decade, and we have this clean slate, and we want to have the momentum and the motivation going into the new year, and so we'll put something together. Like we'll be like, okay, well, I'm going to lose this many pounds, or I'm going to implement these new little habits. But often, if we don't have the why behind it, if we're not really connected to why we're doing it and really where that is ultimately taking us, where we're really trying to get to, often they're short-lived. Those are two of the reasons why by March, the gyms are a lot slower, why things start to fall off, by the end of the first quarter of the year, often. So I want to speak to something that could be really helpful, and I actually have a tool for you. I'm going to gift it to you. It's a life wheel assessment, and it takes a look at every area of your life. You get to look at all 8 important areas. I won't go through them all because I don't want to make this video too long. But you look at every important area of your life, you get really clear about where you are currently in each area, and then that helps you take the next step to, like, okay, whatever you're at. If you're at a 4 out of 10 in your health and wellness, or a 7 out of 10 in your finances, whatever, you can get really clear on what would be a 10 out of 10 for you, because there are specific questions we go through and that I ask and help you dial into where you're really at, how satisfied you are with that area of your life today, and then what would it take to get you to a 10 out of 10 in that area. So it's really great to kind of dial you in, get clarity about where you are right now and where you want to go. So I will post that here under this video or in this video somewhere. You can click on that. It's a free life wheel assessment. I use it with my private clients. I'm a coach, by the way. My name is Tally. I work with leaders to create lives of just overflowing joy, really getting them dialed into what it is that they're made for so that they can, one, enjoy their life incredibly and have an amazing impact in the world. When you're alive to who you are and what you're made for, you're loving life and you're making a difference. So that's what I do. That's who I work with. And I use this tool with my private clients. I use it in my mastermind group. I use it with my group coaching and when I facilitate retreats. So I actually have a vision board retreat coming up, a few spots left if you want to jump into that. I'll also post a link below. They would just support you to get away, to have a model mapped out for you where you just kind of get to go through a workbook and design your year, your 2020. I know a lot of times we're like, man, I'm really gonna do something different this year, or I wanna use this motivation rolling into a new year, this clean slate to to really dial in and do something. Sometimes we sit down and we're like, I kind of don't know where to start. So this is a great starting place. So I'd encourage you to jump on, do the life wheel assessment. If just scheduling it on your calendar to get away, to make the time for it, would support you. Come with a bunch of us. We're going to be at a beautiful cabin in Hocking Hills, Ohio. We've got a private chef and everything will be taken care of for you. So if that sounds like that would be supportive for you, check out the link here and put in an application. You can still get in.